The CAS-ANSO Scholarship for Young Talents, formerly known as the ANSO Scholarship for Young Talents, for the 2026 intake is a highly competitive, fully funded opportunity for international students to pursue master's or PhD degrees in China. Approximately 500 scholarships are awarded each year, up to 200 master's and 300 PhD. The program is sponsored by the Alliance of International Science Organizations, ANSO, and the Chinese Academy of Sciences, CAS. Key details for the 2026 intake. Host institutions. Scholarships are tenable at the University of Science and Technology of China, USTC. University of Chinese Academy of Sciences, UCAS. Institutes of the Chinese Academy of Sciences, CAS, across China. Application deadline. The deadline for applicants and referees is typically January 31, 2026, Beijing time. The online application is generally open starting around October 15, 2025. Scholarship coverage. Fully funded. The CAS-ANSO scholarship provides comprehensive support, including tuition waiver for the entire duration of the program. Monthly stipend. Master's awardees, 3,000 renminbi. PhD awardees, 6,000 renminbi or 7,000 renminbi, depending on having passed a qualification test. Health insurance. Application fee waiver. A one-time international travel subsidy from the awardee's home country to China, for those not already in China. One-time visa/residence permit allowance. The duration is typically up to 36 months for a master's degree and up to 48 months for a PhD degree. General eligibility requirements. To be eligible for the ANSO Scholarship for Young Talents, applicants must generally meet the following criteria. Citizenship. Must not hold Chinese citizenship. Health. Must be mentally and physically healthy. Academic background. For the master's program, must hold a bachelor's degree or equivalent. For the PhD program, must hold a master's degree or equivalent. Age limit. Age must be inclusive of the dates below. Master's program applicants. Born after January 1, 1996, USTC's general limit for a different scholarship is 40 by September 1, 2026, but the specific ANSO limit is usually stricter. PhD program applicants. Born after January 1, 1991, USTC's general limit for a different scholarship is 45 by September 1, 2026, but the specific ANSO limit is usually stricter. Please check the official 2026 call for the exact age cutoff dates, as minor variations have occurred. Language proficiency. Must be proficient in English or Chinese. Proof of proficiency, e.g., TOEFL/IELTS/HSK scores, may be required unless previous education was in the language of instruction. Current students in China. Applicants currently pursuing a degree, master's or PhD, at a Chinese institution are generally ineligible for the program at the same level, e.g., currently pursuing a PhD in China makes you ineligible for the ANSO PhD program. Simultaneous applications. Applicants are not allowed to apply for the CAS-ANSO scholarship in both USTC and UCAS simultaneously. Application procedure summary. Meet admission criteria. Ensure you meet the admission requirements for international students at the chosen university/institute, USTC/UCAS/CAS institutes. Online application. Complete and submit your application through the USTC or UCAS admission system before the deadline. Scholarship selection. When applying in the USTC/UCAS system, you must select the CAS-ANSO scholarship as your choice. Required documents. Gather and upload the necessary documents, which typically include photocopy of valid passport, completed CV, study or research proposal, usually no less than 1,000 words, official degree certificates and academic transcripts, notarized translation required if not in English or Chinese, 2 letters of recommendation from professors or associate professors, language proficiency proof, English or Chinese, physical examination form and no criminal record certificate, may be required later or upon arrival.